down here, salt is a way of life.
My goodness gracious, great games of fire. We are here to witness the 7th and 8th place qualifications for Saltmine League Season 9 in a round of Robin, round of all the Robins. My name is Thomas Winkley, and I am so excited to be joined by...
Seph, how's it going, everybody? You guys know me. You know me and Tom. We're a legendary duo at this point. We had that 1 or 2 times, and we just really sunk it in. But yes, we are bringing you the round robin tiebreaker for 7th place, for 7th and 8th place, going into the finals for Saltmine season. So we're going to be having the round robin between Link, XLO, Shax, and Julia Hahn. So it's going to be 9 rounds, first to 3s all. And we're super excited to bring you this action. Tom, tell me, what do you think? What are your expectations for this round robin coming up ahead? Because I'm sure that these players got a lot of stakes, right? They understand that the competition is at an all-time high, really. I mean, except for the actual event itself, but they know that this is their last chance, right? That this is the blood on the line. How do you feel this is going to go?
I'm not sure, to be completely honest, right? These are 3 incredible EU players. Julia Hahn coming out of Russia, Shax out of the UK, Link XLO out of France, and they are so good. Link XLO forced this yesterday. So literally had to get 2nd place in this tournament, in yesterday's tournament, and Julia Hahn and Shax had to not make top 8 for Link XLO to even be in the consideration. They almost won the whole thing. If they would have won 1st place, there would only be a playoff between Julia Hahn and Shax to see who gets 8th. But Link XLO was able to run against all odds yesterday, play through the entire bracket in winners before getting bonked by Hurricane and sent to this duel off. I don't know who to cheer for. I don't know who's going to win this. Julia is the incredible Russian player. Shax, I mean, that's a name we all know, right? We've all heard of Shax for years. They've been around for a long time. And Link XLO has done so much incredible work. Their Nikali and their Ibuki are top notch. This is going to be crazy, and I have no predictions here. I'm not sure who's going to win this.
Yeah, it really could go either way because all these players are exceptionally good. Link XLO, outstanding job for them, upping the stakes, you know, coming out in the way that they did to be able to make this tiebreaker happen. Hopefully, it seems like they're the underdog coming into this just because of that storyline alone, right? So I wonder if they're going to be able to pull ahead outside of this. It's going to be an arduous road for them. Nikali, you know, despite the consistent performance that Link XLO is going to be able to perform on, Nikali still one of those struggle bus characters. Yeah, not necessarily. It's more or less just like, you know, skill is in the eyes of the beholder type of thing, right? So the Link XLO able to, you know, come out with consistent performance on Nikali, but coming up against characters like in Shax's pool, like Cammy, like Nash, like G. Well, I'm sorry, not Nash. Whoa! Like G. Urian over on Julia Hahn's side. Sean, you know, those are characters that you see more consistently performing on the upper end of things. But here we go. We're going to find out exactly how it's going to go. First match is going underway between Link XLO and Julia Hahn.
Now remember, if you haven't watched a round robin format before, don't be embarrassed. Don't sweat it. Here's how it works. Every player has to play each other, and all these matches are best of 5 or first to 3. So there are going to be 9 matches. We're going to stream all of them. And basically, whoever's got the better win ratio, whoever's got the most points, takes first, second most takes second, and third place takes third. Now, worth noting that they only top 2 out of this can qualify. And this is just the first round. We do have the bracket up, so you can actually get a list of what all the matches are going to be. So right now we've got Julia versus Link XLO, and then next up we are going to see Julia staying on stream to go up against Shax. So we are seeing Nikali Urian Julia Hahn been bringing out that Nurian as part of the EU spread. Let's see what happens.
Let's see how it goes. Yeah, absolutely. Both of these players busting out their biggest tools already. Yeah, already a really slow match from both. Julia Hahn trying to focus more on range game, but now Link XLO wanting to stay in for something anti-air, big combo coming up.
Yeah, you gotta be careful against Rain, right? You don't want to be jumping at those ranges. But I do like to see the movement from Link XLO. At one point, getting underneath the knee. Oh, but here comes the EX tackle.
Yeah, EX
now you're
tackle all the way in already.
Yo, counter hits, but doesn't have the charge ready.
Okay, tackle into activate. Oh, he went for V-Trigger 2 this time. Or actually,
yeah.
Julia Hahn, the V-Trigger 2 specialist, now that I remember.
Yeah, she goes in the School of Fossa, so she definitely rocks that V-Trigger 2.
Yeah, she... Okay, there we go. Yeah, she was actually, remember, when I was first understanding how she plays, going this far with V-Trigger 2 on Urian, also went with a V-Skill 2 to, you know, keep those fireballs on deck. Keeping Nikali out as much as possible. EX tackle in, that's the third one we've seen this bracket. Actually, all 3 meters, I think, have been spent for an EX tackle. Just a way to get in, force a mix-up situation.
But I like the 2-jab conversion here. Jumping forward, though, is Julia Hahn. Lets the egg rock. EX Violet need to keep the pressure. Just putting the hit to eat Link. Yeah, you can't really do much about that. It's a lot of pressure. Jumps over the tantrum.
Blocks the EXP. This is going to be a massive damage combo. Actually going to kill this time around. Yeah. Bringing it down to final round. Okay.
Okay, opening up with the Metallic Sphere. We've seen Link XLO try to find times to throw a tantrum to stop the Metallic Sphere. Ooh, there's the interruption on the dash, though, with 2 down strongs. Counter hit, but not converting.
Fine. In the stomps. There we go. EX tackle in for the activation. No bars of meter over on Julia Hahn's side. Uses that armor to push through into the corner. Blocks that overhead, though. Well prepared for that. Link XLO gonna need to try to get too far ahead, or get pretty far ahead. Oh wow, what a well-placed jump in.
Yeah, didn't get in there at all. Yo, but there it is again, the timer rush, stopping the button. Julia Hahn calling out the dash forward medium punches. Now, we got throw loops coming. Uh-oh.
The XDP's out. Wow, huge risk taken. Tries to go for the Stand Fierce activation, but ends up getting shimmy. Wow. Well, Julia Hahn taking the first match of the first of 3. I know. Can't believe it. Actually didn't block that EXDP that time, so you know that Julia Hahn was really trying to push forward and keep that momentum going. Definitely wanted to scare Link's XLO, but he said, I will not be conditioned. So Julia might have to take that into account despite the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go back to this neutral. Julia jumping, dashing back, getting the active V-trigger charge, V-skill charge, lets the egg fly. Going back to the neutral. Yo, we got those reaction DPs. We saw this from Link all day yesterday. NBA
Man.
Jumps out.
Is that a punish? That was huge. That was actually
so minus.
Yeah. Okay. Backdashes stay away from Urian. EX stomps in the corner. Keep those plus rims going.
Yeah. But Julia using the movement to kind of push right, but Link just pushing her back.
Floats out, so not going to be able to block any sort of mix-up. Armors through that stomp. Good awareness on Julia Hahn, knowing that was basically the only thing. Oh, the amount of damage that is racked up in just 2 charges. The V-Trigger is gone, but you know the threat is still very much there. V-Trigger is still available on Link XLO's side, but 1 kiss from death. Wow, what a dash forward. Blocks no overhead. Activates.
I don't know what's gonna. Oh, just challenging there, Julia Hahn. Not worried about it. Man, you were talking about that V-Trigger too, right? She got so much corner carry off that activation. Completely switched the situation back in her favor after having her back to the wall. Now Link XLO, again, playing this very buttonsy heavy game, but getting interrupted with the down fierce. Yeah, this dash forward down strong has been a staple of the round for Link XLO. It was working out, but Julia Hahn's starting to catch on to the movement.
Right. Okay. Link XLO trying to space out. Nice with the anti-air DPs. Very, very ready. Okay. V-Trigger is available over on Link XLO's side. but full sticks of butter on Julia Hans. So how's this gonna happen? Oh no! Activate the ECP! Knowing that you couldn't do anything about that. Okay, now each player has to approach very, very carefully. Next punish could potentially. Yeah.
Julia Honda does have super.
Yeah, super is definitely on deck. If she's gonna go for the full charge. Oh, the punish on that! Not gonna kill, but yeah, one more touch, one more kiss, and this is the stakes are super high. Okay, sends out that V skill. Set up the wall, basically.
Shoulder. That's a dead McCoy. Julia Hahn with the big bet and the big victory. 2-0. One more game to go for her. 3 straight to go for Link XLO.
You know, oh man, I was gonna say with the Clouded Mirror coming out, the V-Trigger Spit, it's basically just setting up a wall for Julia Hahn to not be able to push through, knowing that Julia Hahn, with all that kind of meter, wants to be able to like tackle in or something to be able to convert. But, you know, very, very good patience on Julia Hahn's side. Oh, goes for the reset to try to get to block something, but she was ready or just didn't have that meaty time properly.
Yeah, look, there's a little bit of a mistimed meaty here. Maybe the wrong version of this guy. I'm not sure there, but yo, the crush counter with the roundhouse. So there's a conversion for Link. EX headbutt busting out.
Oh,
activates off the overhead. Again, flexing these jump-ins. We're not playing Street Fighter 4, right?
Last I checked, hold on, let me double check. It looks like we are playing Street Fighter 5, and a lockdown has begun. Classic Street Fighter aggression. Uh-oh.
Look at that, how far that carries on block.
And on block, exactly.
I am out of the corner.
Whether you like it or not. Okay.
Yo, stop the movement.
Tried to go for an empty jump cross-up, but ended up just sitting there for a while. And then Link XLO able to secure that round.
Yeah, the trade definitely going in their favor. I have to say, Julia Hahn is doing a really good job of stopping the movement of Link XLO, right? It's a big part of their game, and Julia Hahn has been dealing with it super well. Good point.
Absolutely true. Whether it be with fireballs or just like stopping any sort of aerial approach, Julia Hahn is able to just be a wall. You know, full sticks of butter on deck too. For both sides, there goes that one. Tried to go for a shimmy.
NBA Jam time.
The self alley-oop, dude. Oh, there it is.
There's the stomp. Link's gonna take the game.
Definitely. All right, with the stomp, bringing it to 1 point for Link. Score's now 1-2. Oof. I mean, like, in all honesty, what better? This character is modeled as the comeback character, right? Permanent install, working from very, very low on the tier list too, okay? This is a character that knows how to struggle, but knows how to take advantage of that situation. Who knows if Link is going to be able to do it? Okay, we're going back to character select, perhaps? Maybe Julia Hahn is just going to make any sort of V-System switch or whatever. Wait, what were you going to say?
I don't know if she'll do a V-System switch. I think it's either a breather or she's going to go to the Honda and bring out the big guns. I don't know that I think Nikali is still a solid, good character. The one thing I would put them low on is the fun list, right? Most Nikali mains walked away from the character not because they weren't a good character, but because their game plan hasn't changed in like, what, 4 years, right? Nikali's been here since Season 1, and he's pretty much had the same frame data, the same setups, the same everything, right? Like, there's not...
I can agree with that, actually.
Changed.
That's true. Well, Nikali's, not just the Nikali's game plan, but the way that you would even utilize any sort of new moves. Oh, you were right on the prediction. But the way that you would utilize new moves that they had given him over the years is still relatively the same. So we'll see how Link is going to be able to utilize that against Honda, character that, you know, despite keeping all of his core identity, has been overbearing seemingly in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, a lot of folks have opinions about this character, but Link XLO, again, getting the DP here, stopping with the anti-airs. We've seen them, that's part of Link XLO's play. The dash up, though, Ochio grab. But Honda does have a lot of really stuff, a lot of stuff it's hard to deal with, right? These hands, he help get that pressure, push you into the corner, doing bad chip damage. Look at Julia Hahn just mauling Link XLO.
All goes for the cross up. Actually got that. Sets up the wall, but now goes in for the dunk.
Cross cuts. Oh, again, the NBA Jam.
Really close to stun. Huge value on the Honda, though. Oh, man.
The chase down. Jump back jab from Julia. Yo, let's it go. The armor from the V-trigger sucks up the tantrum and slides in.
Julia, a big fan of armor, huh?
Yo,
Oh, man.
in the building.
Anti-headbutts are so ignorant. I can't believe it.
I love them. They've been around since Street Fighter 2, and I say don't change, baby. Don't change.
Never change, Honda. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah. Look at these stunts. Again, though, Gexlo trying to get Julia into the corner. Tries to do a cross him, kind of corners himself, though. Julia playing super patient, just looking for opportunities to challenge. Here comes the Rossetti meaty time.
Yeah, I went for the sweep that time, probably to create some good Okazeme situation, but Julia immediately out of that. Power Honda plus range. Oh,
No, bust out the armor. Yeah, big risk there on Julia. That is mad minus. So if Link would have blocked it, there would have been a good punish on deck. Gamble pays off. Crush counter. Uh-oh. This is big Honda damage incoming. Yo, the reset! What's the setup? Ooh. Link
Nice.
looking good. Julia's out of there.
All the
Yo,
way
does
out,
it!
yeah.
Armor into armor! Next touch is going to do it. If Julia gets a hit into a combo, she will close this game out. Also worth noting, there's 17 seconds on the clock, and Link XLO had his sliver of life. There it is. The counter hit, down jab, closing it out. 3-1 for Julia Hahn, taking the first game.
For it to end that way for Link XLO's just over-aggression like that, wanting to dash in, caught by a stray jab. It happens like that sometimes. Still quite a very close match from Link XLO, and still very much alive in the round robin. You know, they won't revisit, but hopefully Link XLO can regain some points elsewhere on the board.
Yeah, and that's exactly it, right? That's the beauty of round robins, is it's not about going 0-2 anymore. Lose one, that's fine, because you've got more matches coming your way. You're going to play 3 matches. If you win a couple of them, get that ranking up there, right? Now, if you go 0 for 3, that's a different conversation.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. But who knows? We'll see. There's still a lot of matches left to go. Julia Hahn secured her lead. And next up, looks like we're going to have for round 2, we're going to have Shax coming against Julia Hahn.
Yeah, looks like Julia Hahn's running a bit of a gauntlet to start things off. She will get a break after this match against Shax. Shax will be staying on stream. We'll go up against Link XLO. And then after that, looks like Link XLO will play Julia Hahn again. And then...
All right. You know what?
All
I'm
right.
down. Maybe they'll get the revenge.
Revenge. Yeah, so Link XL will play Julia Hahn again, then Julia Hahn will play Shax again. Oh, of course.
I
there's only
understand
3
how
players
this
here.
works.
There's only 3 players
Right.
here. Of
I
course,
understand
each player...
now.
Yeah.
They're all going to revisit. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, duh.
Okay.
Otherwise, there would only be 3
Okay.
matches. Math is hard. They don't put us on the mic to do math. That's not why we're here.
Exactly. Yeah, we're here to deliver you action.
You are both fire.
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ritas. We're sorry and thank you. Let me just get this in the emote real quick. Everybody get your fired emotes out. Okay, so here we go. Shax versus Julia Hahn. Round 2 of the qualifiers round robin. Remember, top 2 move forward. 3rd place gets better luck next time. Shax bringing that Laura they're known for. Julia Hahn walking back and taunting.
You know what? Full screen heavy fireball from Laura can be considered a taunt as well. What's that gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meets that with fireball of their own.
Yo, using the elbow to go through with the armor? Okay.
Shax already being oh, armor's right through it. Collided just in time.
Oh, tried to challenge, thought they had the punish, but just a little bit missed. A little bit late was Shax.
Backdash
I
to
love
avoid
the
the
use
mix.
of the meter or the charged fireball to come in behind on Julia Hahn's metallic spears.
EX in. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Okay. Just decides to jump away from it. You know, Julia Hahn, again, just great at controlling the space despite all the actions that Shax is trying to take. Now establishes a life lead here. V-Trigger all used up, but we are very in the corner.
Absolutely. Gonna do the charged EX Metallic Sphere in the face of Shax. Coming, Shax underneath, catches the landing frames. Now it's time to take the mix.
Alright. Mix taken. Back out of the
Julia
corner.
Hahn actually got away really easy on that one. Did not have to hold it too much. But here comes the EX, the Rossetti. Shax can turn this around. Goes for the command grab, but Julia's out.
Another V-Trigger?
They gave him 2 V-Triggers, and that's it. You didn't have the armor to handle the lightning.
Alright. Let's see if Julia's lightning is going to be stronger. This time around, caught with the stand light kick.
I love that buffer. Ooh, okay, that's big punish. Oh, doesn't get a huge one. That's -7. Busting out.
Julia Hahn tried to switch it up this round, wanting to put more buttons on screen and be a little bit more aggressive, understanding that that might have been a little bit more dangerous. Julia Hahn decided to back off just a little bit. Anti-air.
Gets the juggle.
Bringing it into the corner. Man, Urian's answer to the corner carry is nuts. Oh! Calls out the headbutt. This is going to be massive. Reset situation. Okay.
Defense.
Block on
The
that.
overhead. No! The bad input. Blocks the overhead activation, though. Julia Hahn has the Tyrant ready. Long have we awaited. Neutral outdated.
Oh no! Caught with the exit. Disgusting throw. Calls the round out.
This character so good. 1 round apiece. Julia Hahn and Shax both put on the show.
Both of these characters are particularly good. Urian just able to make the most out of almost every situation, though. Trying to zone you.
With a lot of the nerfs Laura received over the years, right, she kind of starts to struggle in the neutral. Once she activates V-triggers where she gets dangerous, and if you're able to deal with that like Julia has, it makes the matchup pretty hard for Shax. But here, just as I'm saying that, Shax is getting the party started. Plus frames, dashes in. Yep. Oh, again, what is that input?
You know what? Could be trying to catch the juggle off of the, you know, the overhead, stand like into the headbutt, but then just gets floated out. Might be an old setup or just...
Maybe trying to call out a back jump or something?
Ah, that's also a good... That's a good idea. Maybe trying to avoid any sort of command throw mix-up, but... Guessing right.
Here's the charge. Clap coming in behind it. I like that Shax using that, right? Just trying to get space. Make Julia Hahn afraid to move in too much. The Raw gets clipped out. The hitbox is so big on that. That's dead. Julia's able to get the juggle.
Oh, even as an anti-air, essentially. Shax decided to try to interrupt it, but still has armor from that far in the rush when fully charged. Smart move by Julia Hahn to just stay committed and be able to convert off of that weird situation. But first win goes to Julia Hahn.
It's a pretty safe bet for Julia, right? Because she's going to sit there fully charged as Tyrant Blaze. If you decide to jump over it, if you mistime it, that happens and you die. If you jump forward at the correct time, she's moving so forward so fast, you're not going to be able to punish her anyway, and she's back to neutral again. So pretty smart bet at that range for Julia.
Huge struggle for Shax to try and get in. Finally gets in and gets destroyed. Okay, still in.
So Julia's playing the spacing game really well against Shax.
Absolutely. And you got to, especially against a grappler, you know. Definitely don't want Shax to be able to run the mix on you. Just eat the knees, huh?
And now here's the conversion off the medium. Gets the Rossetti. Roundhouse will be meaty. Dashes won't be. Just stays patient. Anti-air. Baits the EX. Shax coming in hot. This should be stunned.
It's about to be huge.
Well, Adam, Urian survives.
Block.
Mixes.
Oh!
The season 1.
But which way you blocking? Old school style. All right.
Love it.
I see you. Not bad. Oh, response is just raw V skill, huh? Set. There we go. Still blocking on the right side. Overhead. Immediate some overhead too. Wow! Immediately worked at the stun.
This is dead for sure. Wow, Evans does the light kicks instead of the bigger hit just to prove there was more damage to give. Shax takes the game.
I can't believe that. Alright, great comeback by Shax. Very swift. First round was a little bit close, you know, working from basically one touch from death. But a very, very convincing second round.
Yep.
And that's kind of how, like you said, Laura is extremely momentum based. In the first round, we saw her properly utilize that V-trigger to create mix-up situation after mix-up situation. But that time, it was more or less just Shaxx, you know, guessing right on the wake-up almost every time. Gets that jump in to the corner.
Oh, the counter hit.
Yeah, very scary situation for Julia Hahn to be in right now.
Oh, wow. Shaxx tried to move forward and got clipped. Jumps out.
Jumped away. Yep.
Okay, shoulder coming. Powerbomb.
Now Shaxx is the one in the corner, but has V-Trigger available. She can find an activation.
Look at that. Julia Hahn just backing away, not getting Shaxx to react. I like that. The armor is still there!
It's a very interesting headbutt, and probably just wasn't ready. Took the turn back at least.
The fireball went away with Shaxx didn't get the blade. Oh, tries to do a long charge! Yo, you can't charge this clap. My knees are coming.
My God, Urian can just goon his way in from every angle. This character, man, I swear.
Good buffers. This is the low. Here comes the big mixes. Walks back. No tech. Gets caught.
Has to get a shimmy in that situation there, but
okay. Oh,
very scary. Slowing things down just a bit. Oh, we said.
Oh! Underneath. Back throw. I love it. Okay, but now we got the Tyrant activated.
Yeah, armor on deck. Throws right out.
Yo, the charge is going to be an armor breaker.
Yeah, probably just going to take that. Oh, no. Alright, it's gone. Spend some meter to get that. Oh!
And the reset almost kills. Yo,
Yeah,
the frame kill from Shaxx.
I was stunned that that didn't kill. I was just like, oh, okay, nice. EX elbows in. Take advantage of that situation. Shaxx keeping himself alive.
Yo, the bait with the neutral jump! And it gets the side switch, gives corner control to Shaxx. Does it again, does Julia, and Shaxx is like, no! No! The stun, single hit! This is such damage. So much damage. Such wow. Here comes Shaxx. Still alive, though, is Julia.
Blow him a kiss. Just blow him a kiss, he's dead. There you go. That counts. Alright, Shaxx. I can't believe. Guess after guess after guess. Genius. Look it. See? Grapplers are higher level of being, right?
Yeah, I don't have much more to say on that, right? Like, Shaxx looked a little rusty the first game, looking a little tough. Definitely hit the hard adaptations and really gave Julia Hahn the business. The question is now, is Julia going to bring out the tried and true Honda like we saw in that last set against Link XLO? I would like to believe that's what's going to happen. But you know, who knows?
It's scary. Oh, go ahead. What's scary?
I would say what's scary is Shaxx has a plethora of characters, which you mentioned earlier, right, Seph? So good chance if Shaxx loses with Laura, we could see a G, we could see a Cammy, right? Like we could see a myriad of characters come out to go up against Julia Hahn.
This is true. We could see a character switch coming over from Julia. I would think that the Honda would work in her favor in this situation here, especially after gathering all of the data on Urian. But she was doing really well at playing that range game, you know? I don't know if... Okay, alright. Let me just... But, Shaxx, no slouch, okay? Constantly being in the range that he would want to be in, because Honda, you know, has to be close if you want to do hands. And a lot of his moves are going to put him right in front of you. So let's see if Shaxx is going to be able to make the most out of those situations. Oh, caught with a jump in.
Side. Look at this pressure already. The thing about Honda that is scary, right? You're blocking hands, but it's not just Grey Life. It's actual chip damage on
actual chip. Yeah. There's a lot of chip that builds up this real time. Okay,
yo, the armor through the stop sign? Overhands?
Very nice. Overhands?
Shaxx gets the mix up.
Oh. Just outside stun. There it is.
Yeah, that situation is so scary for Julia, right? You have to decide, is Shaxx in a command grab or hit a button? Is Julia trying to hold north to jump out, getting hit with the stand jab? Yo, opening with the EX skid marks?
Oh, they're so funny, dude. I just fucked that up, dude. Okay, anyway,
Good city.
back to the action. Might
He's
be
dead. Yep.
Yeah.
Honda damage.
Yeah, racked up real fast. That stun was almost immediate. There's 2 wrong guesses into death. Seems the MO for fighting games nowadays. Headbutts right through. Well timed.
Anti-air headbutts. Julia Hahn's got him ready. Jumps back. Doesn't want to hold the collapse. Yo, gets the backdash.
Yeah, caught that backdash. Oh man, it's racking up. Julia Hahn getting away with full life bar.
See, and like dealing with a character like this, it starts to make you think, I've got to do damage. I've got to get in. I can't keep blocking. My life is melting. Yo, the crush counter though. Oh, ice skates.
Stun? Has 1 bar to work with.
This is a lot of damage, but not going to kill. Needs one more reset. He's going to jump over. Julia doesn't block it. Damn.
Look, Julia's
Doesn't
got to do
matter.
her homework. That's an old setup. Hit by it 2 times now.
If you don't know it's coming, like, I don't know. That setup is good. Like, if it's still working, it's good, right? If you don't, even if like I knew it was coming, I don't think I could have blocked it. I was like, he's gonna jump over, and my brain was like, you're still not gonna block it. Like, it's a scary setup.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But that's about gonna do it for the set between Julia Hahn and Shax. Or I'm sorry, yeah, and Shax. So we're gonna revisit. Shaq's gonna stick in here and go up against Link XLO. I want to talk about that set a little bit more. I want to talk about that. Because it's what was really interesting about how Shax was able to, remain consistent on Laura and adapt, because Julia Hahn was doing super well at keeping Shax away for so long. Just finding stray hits, putting out buttons to be able to buffer certain things. But Shax turned up the heat kind of like without even really changing the game plan all too much. It was more or less like once Julia just got overconfident and wanted to like deal damage, there wasn't a lot that Shax changed in the neutral. Like you said, all really Laura had to do was just activate V-trigger or just be able to guess right on those situations. And it was kind of just like, that's all Shax really needed to remain consistent on, was those wake-up situations.
Yep, I would completely agree. And I think like once Shax kind of caught the rhythm of when Julia Hahn wanted to do the EX bust out, Shax really kind of took control there too, right? They were like, you know what? Oh, wow, going with the Cammy. So we're going to see the second character from Shax to go up against Link XLO's Nicole. I think that's actually a great choice. If you watched the tournament yesterday, you saw Hurricane give Link XLO a beautiful scrubbing. And I think Shax probably saw that and knows that this is the matchup he wants to play.
Yeah, well, hopefully Link XLO did some homework, got the matchup down pat at the very least, or is used to it, still riding some momentum from yesterday. It doesn't really feel like it because already locked down on the counter, dealing with some Cammy mix.
Oh my
Slow
goodness.
walk up. Tried for it again, I know she did.
Yeah, absolutely she did. Cammy propaganda says take the throw, and they believe it as much as they say it. Yo, the crush counter though. Here comes Link.
Alright. Switching to activation. Those plus frames. V-reversal's out. Smart move to just not deal with it. Oh, the dive! Too high, wasn't able to come up for a conversion.
Okay, but here's the throw. Yeah, I love that challenge there from Link XLO, right? Shax had to be careful because an EX could have ended it. So they were going to look for the bait, and Link XLO saying, you know what? They're probably going to walk back. I'm going to challenge the counter hit button, see what happens. The bait!
Oh, what a bait on the TP.
What a blocks!
Bait on the EX-TP! Alright.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh, I wanted him to do it again. Just so raw. Okay.
Wow. Alright. Probably tried to beat a throw there.
Yeah, I think so. Link XLO doesn't cook their food. They're Nikali. Yo, don't jump.
There we go. Wow. Wake up DP of his own.
Got one too.
Caught with a stray. Alright, not bad. Probably understands that, like, oh man. Caught with the low forward. Link XLO probably understands now that it's in Shax's game plan to really like space those dive kicks very well to bait out a DP. Knowing how on point Link XLO is with the DPs too, it's a really, really scary strategy.
Yep. You have the anti-air with the normal this time.
Nice.
Here's the juggle, dash. What's the setup? Okay, blocking out. Back dashing out of his Shax. Yo, the toe taps.
In the corner. Caught with a V-skill.
This is actually great positioning.
Drills.
Rock some stuff out. V-trigger on deck now for Link.
Still
Activation.
has a lot of health to deal with.
No!
Yeah, baby. Oh, cut just a little.
No! It's not dead, but it's one setup for Shax.
Yeah, very, very dangerous. No meter though. Could throw out a vomit to just create a wall. Oh no!
Oh, the delayed hooligan dive kick! Oh, you hate to see it.
You
Coleman
hate
with
to
the raid.
see it.
Thank you for the raid. Shax takes the game.
Oh man. Okay. You know what? Still very early. Still very early.
Yep. And I think that was an input thing, right? Because you saw Link dash forward and hit jab. I think they were dashing and buffering DP, right? And it just didn't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you hate to see it, but Link was aware of the situation. They dealt with the hooligan pressure all day yesterday. They just got to get their hands warm. A little more pressure on the line, a little more stress. Sometimes that happens to you.
High stress situation. Hopefully it doesn't build up, knowing that he's already in the corner here, trying to fight his way out. Oh yeah, Shaq's taking the V-skill 2 situation, trying to just go for those auto shimmies. Nice.
Here's the juggle. Season 5, we need those. Back fears. Yo, trades.
What a trade.
Yeah, that crush counter would have been really good for the Link. It's kind of sad to see it. But look at Shax just harassing with that big button. Here comes Link. Drops the disc guidance, still gets the meaty. Oh, she just walked out? Yo, my man walked up to the bar to ask for her number, and she just walked backwards out the bar. She literally was just like, I'm good. Walked backwards. Didn't even look behind her.
Yep. But then she came back in with a V-trigger. Cannon spike. Not bad.
Damn. Came back in, took her drink, walked away.
Liked it in his face. But, okay. Link XLO, finding answers of his own. Let's take a look at damage. There it is. Life lead is looking pretty big now. Oh no, there comes the activation. Full meter on deck. Goes for the other side, but... Yeah, what a check from Link XLO.
Counter hit.
This guy's double dash. V-reversal.
Punish.
You hold those. Hold those. Hold them tight.
there-
Nice with the...
Enters. Bolt strike with the raid. Thank you, my dude. Sure appreciate you.
Okay. Final round. Cammy has full meter to work with. Already in the corner. Link trying to slowly fight his way out. Hold those plus frames. No V-reversal will do anything about it. Yeah. Okay. Spends that V-meter really early.
Neutral jumps to call out the stomp is Shax, though. Block to the corner. Gets it with the knee, though. Link X low, looking alive.
Now gonna look to activate here.
Chase down!
Chase down, knowing that Shax was definitely not going to want a V-reversal. The only thing that they could do is either EXDP out or backdash, or just hold those plus frames. Good call out by Link to just go for that chase down and secure the match. Okay.
Had it figured out. Knew Shax was backdashing too much, trying to go back to the ninja. It's like, nah, man.
Yep.
I don't play that game. I'm not playing neutral. I'm playing Street Fighter 5. Get out of here with that neutral.
Yeah, Shax's kind of played his hand pretty early in how he wants to deal with those stomps frames. Constantly trying to avoid that situation as much as possible. And with that being his MO, Link definitely took advantage. But we're going back in. Oh, really late on that wake-up DP.
Yo, Broski wanting to know in the chat, what happens if there's a tie after the round robin? Read us, let the people know. Yo, gets the punish. Okay. Gotcha. Was that just to us or just to people? Okay. Yo, the bust out! Alright, so according to the voice of God, aka Redis, Challenge has like 30 different tie-breaking mechanisms in place. So whatever the final score and ranking is represented by Challenge at the end of this round robin, that is the ranking. That is the winning. Yo, conversion from Shax.
Yeah, nice. Link XLO trying to find his way out. That stun is building up really high. There it is.
That hit so meaty. No, still alive though.
Wow, still alive.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna find the activation? No, wake up. Whoa. Okay.
That's fair.
All right, that's fine. Bringing it up to final round. That's okay. You know.
Okay.
if that was like the last round, that would have been disastrous on the mental. But staying composed, keeping it alive, full meter on both sides.
That was a hard comeback, right? That was high fight clip worthy. But now we're dashing up again, gets away, gets the counter hit, jab this time, does Link, corner control, NBA jam, we got scoops. Wake up super, I'm out of here.
In the corner. Yo, okay. That's fair. That's fine. That's what you gotta do. Hold those. Can't do anything about it. Now you're stunned.
Bop, bop, easy stuff. We are 2 games apiece, Link versus Shax. This set has been sick.
Just force that situation. Still didn't want to do anything about it. Still didn't want to. All right. 2 points up.
Is it 2-1? Is it 2-1, Link?
It is 2-1 Link. Correct.
I can't count.
But you know what? Why do you need to? We're commentators.
That's true.
We are not mathematicians. We're not analysts.
Yo, the buffers. We're not Bolshevik, who's a doctor and a mathematician. Back row.
Correct.
Low forward. There was a reversal coming over Link X low side, one over there pressing.
Just locked
Harassing.
Yeah. It is very intense, but that V-trigger is building up over on Link's side, so he can find his way out. There it is.
Buffers are
Find the way. There it is.
This is when we've seen Link make the change, right? The dashing, the rushing down, not letting her escape. The anti-airs when you try to jump across me up. NBA jab, the self alley-oop set.
Oh, the DPs! This is definitely a done, Cammy. Woo! 1 round away from taking this set over Shax, getting out of this Cammy hell. Done with your propaganda. What a...
That
all right.
kick. Whip punish? Yo!
The collie. Big one. Oh!
I got them too. EX? No.
Stun.
Touch the stun.
Looking scary. Wow.
That challenge.
Yeah, caught the V skill too.
Low forward buffers though, working out for Shax. Toss him. One more touch. It's with the knees and the juggle.
What recognition that was gonna juggle?
Right, had time to recognize the height off the ground and just let it rip.
Has to go for the air-to-air.
Landing turns caught.
Ooh! Safe jump setups in Street Fighter 5. There it is.
Toss it back.
Back into the corner already. But Link is very used to fighting his way out. Oh, reset situation.
Yo, that was dirty. That medium punch, good block on Link X's part.
Plus.
Medium punch, I thought it was a dash.
Finally holds that plus frames. Doesn't go for the crosscut, finds the activation regardless. V-trigger is available on Cammy's side, so one thing. Oh, okay, and it's gone. We're not going to see that.
I respect that V-reversal though. We saw Cammy get dunked in that corner a lot, and Shax needs to hold this together to not lose this game, or this set actually. Stomps backdash, comes in. Yo, coming in there again. Air to air, side switch, dunks. Let's go! Link X alone with the 6 series coming through.
Yo, I thought Cammy was supposed to be the one doing all the fancy dance and the crazy moves. Nikali with that sick anti-air cross under into the command throw. That was tight. All right. Let's go, Link. And you know what? Hopefully Link can ride that momentum because here is the rematch with Link XLO and Julia Hahn. Coming right up in round 4 of this 9-round round robin series. A lot of rounds.
Yep, and we want to make sure that there is absolutely no question about who is going to go into this top 8 this Sunday, right? So we're the TOs, Redis, and crew are having these players play against each other 3 times. 9 total games, first to 3. We want all the data, all the stats, so when this is done, we have a winner picked.
We have a very definitive winner, right?
Yeah.
We already know who is moving on. Challenge, the Lords of Challenge will decide. No, there is no circumstance in which somebody potentially ties this up. No, this is the tiebreaker to move on.
Yeah. No lawsuits, right? We don't want anybody calling Ultra David. We don't want anybody getting lawyers up. We don't want that. We just want this to happen. We want it locked down and loaded.
Absolutely. So while we wait for Julia Hahn to come in, Tom, tell us a little about your day.
It's been a good day. So, my basement flooded over the weekend, which is kind of sad. But the good news is I'm kind of a handy person. And also, it didn't do a lot of damage to my flooring. And my flooring has a metal underlining, so I was able to pop up the floorboards, dry it out, get it mostly put back together. But, it's been a good day otherwise, just playing games, chilling, taking the week off. How about you, Seph? How are things going for you out there in the Midwest?
Oh, things have been going pretty good. It's cooling down the holidays. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we got
So
some
Julia
time.
Hahn is going to restart her PC, get back, let everything reboot, let it all rethink. Yeah, that's right, throwaway metal underlining. So it's a hybrid of like laminate and a little bit of steel, which is super helpful. Oh. Listen, our commentator's allowed to bet Hurricane because I think I'll take that bet.
You know what?
I'll put 5 on Julia. Hurricane if you're taking bets, I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. He's trying to extort me? I might take that bet. If I were a gambling man, which I'm not. But you know what? It's the first time for everything. I'm going to go for it.
Oh, we betting? You and me, Seth?
You and me. We're
All
betting.
right, I got 5 on Julia.
Okay. All right. I got
there's
5
only
on
one
Link.
spot?
Let's go. Create
Wait
those
a minute,
stakes.
there's only one
Only one
spot?
spot?
I thought there was 2 spots. What am I missing? Regis, tell me.
They're fighting for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 spots, Link, because there's a 3-way tie for 7th place. A 3-way
Right.
tie. So,
Yeah, so-
3rd place is the only one out.
So one of
Oh,
these
it's all good,
2
Link.
moves on for the top 8. To tie for 7th. Well, we can't have the 3-way. No.
No 3-way tie. We got to get rid of those. Got to get them out there. No belts. So, let's see. So, Link XLO versus Julia Hahn, a rematch of round 1. No, excuse me. This is Julia Hahn. No, this is Link XLO, Julia Hahn. And then
Link
we're going to
XLO,
see Julia
Julia
Hahn versus Shaxton. We're just going to rerun this set, right? We're going to Groundhog's Day this. We already saw this series. We're going to see it again. We're going to see it one more time. Julia
Whoa.
Hahn jumping with the Honda right away. I respect that pick.
Yeah, it's what consistently worked. It's what closed out the round last time. Probably gonna run that data before. I don't know if Link XLO got some time to like think about it or gather what to do in this matchup. Most likely did, but already starting out strong with the lead. Crush counter brings it to the corner.
Ooh, wow.
Dangerous
Pressure from
Julia
Link
already.
down.
Oof, stun immediately. Reset. Was so ready with that.
Okay, roundhouse.
Oh, no.
We bust out. Okay, but Link is looking strong here, but Julia has damage, has pressure, has power. Dash up. Yo, the jab whiffed. Good awareness from Julia. Yo, armor's through. Ocho grab.
You know, the armor has been the ever-present threat, and the one thing that has stopped Link XLO's momentum and offense completely. Just the fear of the armor. But now one touch away from death.
Yep, gonna dash up. Okay, ground pounding. Jumping in with the roundhouse, back dashing this way. Plus.
Skirt.
Stop down. Julia gets a press counter.
no.
Big damage. Can this kill?
That's
Oh my
yeah.
god, it did!
Cashed out.
Hurricane.
Just gotta
Best
do-
security.
Julia Hahn playing from behind that whole round, essentially.
Yeah.
Was definitely able to take it. Feature on the Hondas, it's excruciatingly scary. Stops any all offense from Link. Wonder if Link is going to be able to be more liberal with those throws now, with that data.
Yep.
Yes,
okay,
bust out.
bust out with. I love it. It's not a reversal, but damn, does it act like one. Charges up, moving in. Link XLO coming with the dash. Julia checking with the stand jab. Ooh, 3 hugs.
Okay. Backdash away from those hands.
Air reset.
Yep, scary situation here.
Tried to get the cross up does Link, but now back to the wall. Julia interrupting the forward movement. Oh, but no conversions.
Yeah, caught the dash up, and that's one thing that Link is going to have to remember from the last set. There it is, caught the dash up again. That's how he lost the last set, was just Julia Hahn being able to buffer buttons, but that's it!
Did she release too early? Did she release too early?
That must have been it, because that armor was gone. Caught with the counter jump in, but okay, Link XLO staying alive in this.
That jump, but anyway, low forward buffers coming. EX bust out, says Julia.
Okay, alright. Link
Cornered up.
needs to keep her locked in for that one.
Counter hit,
Stun.
should be stun. Easy
I
kill
might-
there for Link.
Be dead here, yeah.
No, still alive. Too much scaling.
Plus.
Raw activation. Blocks the overhead. Tries to bait the XDP. View reversal. Link Exlo does not want to lose his positioning. We've seen Julia steal games before.
Yeah, it's real scary. Wait out that armor. Oh, caught the sweep or the down forward hard kick with the V skill. Secure in the dub. 1 round up. Okay. Are we gonna? Do you think Julia would be remiss to switch back to Urian at some point in this set? Because I think it would.
I think it would be remiss. I think. Man, I don't know. That's risky, right? Julia's Honda is definitely stronger and more practiced than her Urian. Might be a good idea to throw a different look at Link Exlo, but it doesn't matter because she's sticking with the Honda. So if she wins, she's committed to Honda for a little while longer. Yo, that dive kick was so good.
Dive kick with the conversion as well.
No,
jump in.
Face that butt. The punish.
Oh, Stone's looking. Oh, okay, good tech.
Wow, the hands catches the dash.
Okay, saves the command dash. Or saves the other headbutt. Guard break!
The armor!
Sends right through!
I love that idea from Link. Wanted the multiple hits.
Oh
Yo, gets clipped with the back of the head. Ochio grabbed to close it out. Julia Hahn looking sick.
Yeah, it was a well-educated decision by Link to try to break through that armor. I thought he was just gonna hold it for that guard break.
Yo, Doy in the chat, drive-by headbutt indeed. My man's threw Honda out the window of the house.
Trying to put buttons out there to catch Julia Hahn. Potential buttons. Headbutts right over.
Okay, didn't have charge ready for the anti-air headbutt this time. Also, Link's been jumping at ranking to make Julia a little unsure.
Yeah, try to shake up which anti-air Julia would want to use at that situation. Jump up that, or dash up, button.
Counter break. I would guess on these. View reversal doesn't want to hold the mix. Exlo is walking forward. Plus.
Julia just decided to hold it. Take that turn back.
I like that, right? It's -2, but you're out of there. Jumps in, tries to punish the stomp. His hands are still plus, though.
There we go. Now Link just wants to play the range game, secure the lead.
Julia's fishing for first counter. Got big damage, but here comes the Space Jam. One more touch is going to do it for Link. Yo, the shimmy!
What a shimmy! It was like the tiniest shimmy, too. That was really, really nice.
You saw the startup with the fierce too, right? It looks like she was trying to view reversal, and he just interrupted the startup. Excuse me. Like you were saying, tidiest of the shimmies.
Might have been also like a button into the trigger activation. That's also possible, but either way, Julia Hahn now going to have to. Might want to utilize that meter. There it is.
Yo, that traded. That actually is in the favor of Julia. She's almost out of the corner. Lane trying to back off.
Like that.
Punish.
Turn back.
Yo, out of the range.
With the command throw. Right. Okay, gets out of the corner. Activation comes over on the side. Oh, the crush! Just out of range
the
stop. Oh, goodness. Link 2 wins up. 2-0.
I feel like in these situations, Link has been using command grab in strange enough situations for Julia that she's actually afraid and holding north and getting hit for it. And that's really what's winning these games for Link right now. Not to mention awesome corner pressure, good neutral. But realistically, like anytime you start seeing these down strong or stand medium kick block strings, you see Julia try to get out of dodge and Link capitalizing.
Yeah, absolutely. Link kind of got a bead on how to keep that corner pressure up. Understanding that most of Julia's game plan on Honda is to like put buttons out and buffer, but in the corner when you're constantly blocking and you're constantly in fear of getting crush countered or counter hit in general, it was very, very smart by Link to not overextend, not hang himself out to dry, but let Julia do all that for him. So now Julia went back to the lobby. We might see a character switch. I'm theorizing a character switch. Though, like you said, more seasoned on the Honda, but it is going to be the Urian. Probably wanting to keep Nikali out as much as possible, or have a little bit more safety in the rushdown.
Yeah, I like the switch to Yan here. Gets the anti-air on the jumping already, but doesn't get the juggle. Link X low being aware and challenging, coming back to the neutral.
Ooh. Caught on the regular headbutt. Crush counter. Big damage. There it is. The EX bust out now.
Okay, here's the Tyrant charge, though. Activation and sends it to the corner. Shimmy City! This should be stunned!
That is definitely stunned. Not going to be dead, though. It's going to be huge damage off of it. Reset situation into the EXDP. Going to want to activate. There it is. No meter on both sides. Definitely hold that. Tries to go for the air.
Oh, no. Link XLO is not being deterred.
Not at all. I will not be conditioned. That offense is still moving. Caught with the dash up. And throw into the corner. This is already really scary for Julia. Oh, tried to backdash from the V-skill, but the EX Chariot came out. Anti-airs on deck.
Drop the juggle, but still gets the meaty. Okay,
Yeah,
violent knees. Not plus, Link challenging. Knows when to take their turn.
Now we're slowing things down.
anti-air.
What a DP. Link is so consistent on those.
Okay, here comes the Space Jam. Debates of the reset. Oh no, is this gonna close it out? Nope. Oh, activation to make sure it does. Stun City. Let's go. That combo was so smart. Link XLO wanted to lock it down and take this over Julia Han. Clip that awareness.
Necali win.
I owe Hurricane $5.
That's true. Yeah, you do.
And I owe you $5 too, I think.
I believe I'm always rooting for the underdog on the tier list. But really good awareness by Link to stop that combo or extend that combo with the V trigger, knowing that that wasn't going to stun. And being able to even find the damage to close it out. Definitely got the revenge from that earlier set in round 1. But
Yeah.
Julia does have to shake that off and move into her next set against Shax for round 5. This is going to be, again, every player fights each other 3 times. So this is a rematch from earlier. We're moving on basically into the second set of things here.
Hurricane, you're welcome for the sweet, sweet money.
Last time Shax took that set over Julia 3-1. So hopefully she's able to adapt, overcome, learn about what went wrong against the Laura.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens, right? Like, gonna see a couple things, right? Like that tough loss for Julia Han there. Is she gonna be able to reboot, mentally reset, and say, okay, now it's time to fight Shax. Now it's time to go up against Shax. I absolutely believe Julia can beat Shax. She's an incredible player, an incredible talent.
Absolutely.
And she's had time to analyze and see the neutrals, to see the fight. But that is a sign of not just a great player, but an exceptional player. If you can take a hard loss and you can step forward and beat the next opponent and keep rolling.
This is true. And one thing that Julia Han is going to have to be prepared for, despite her having the answers in the matchup, or rather from the last set, carrying over from the last set, Shax does have quite a large character pool and can make the switch if necessary. We didn't see Shax pull out the Cammy or the Nash against Julia Han. Those are still definitely on the table. But if Shax is confident that he can keep that momentum going with the Laura, that is definitely something that Julia might be prepared for. So we'll see as we load into the next match who Julia Han is going to commit her answers with and how Shax is prepared. All right, looks like it's going to be exactly the same start from the first round between these two. Let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, right? Because we definitely have a deeper meta now because both players have already run the first of 3. They kind of get a feel for how each other are feeling today, how they're playing today. And right now, Shax is kind of oppressing, walking forward towards Julia. Less claps. Yo, that clap punished the shoulder? Okay, here comes the headbutt from Julia.
It's caught right at the end, but here we go. Now Julia moving forward, holding forward. Now holding back.
Well, tries to
Meter's
get
getting
with the EX.
Okay, Julia backing off. Putting herself into the corner now. Oh, the stare down for a bit.
Yep. Tries to jump forward, anti-air from Shax, slides forward, gets out, but now Julia's out of the corner, using the down fierce, but a trade. Yo, but here it comes. Yo, Julia Han rocking Aegis.
Yeah, with the mirror this time around, just keeping that wall out there. Slow walk up. Might be something wrong over on Julia Hahn's side.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a stick failure or something going on here. Maybe she took the wrong V trigger and realized. Not sure what's going on here. We'll find out.
I wonder if that's what it is. Julia took the wrong V trigger. Realized maybe it is some other issue. But Julia Hahn going to concede this first match against Shax. Not so bad, you know. It is still a first to 3 setting. They did play before. Julia Hahn likely has ammunition ready.
Yep. Absolutely, right? And like, honestly, I kind of agree with this decision. Like, you pick a V trigger you've never labbed.
Right.
Especially with a character like Urian and that has such powerful V triggers.
Right.
Tough.
It's not
like you're losing 50% of your game.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you just want to run, right? Like, oh, okay, I'll just figure it out as I go along. I'll just deal with this crutch. No, you might as well just, like, if you feel confident that you're not really going to have the answers with the V-trigger, then probably best just let it go.
Yep, totally.
So first match is going to go to Shax for that one. But, like I said, Julia Hahn, no slouch to competition. No stranger to adversity. With the right V-trigger. Going to put her in the right mindset. Hopefully secure victory this time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a ploy. She just wanted to see how Shax was going to play that neutral in the early game.
Yep. It's all about data. It's all about getting that data, right? The download is now here, and we're going to see what happens. As Julia is going to try to march forward with V trigger to V skill to Urian.
V skill 1. I want to make a slight correction on the production.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wanting to run that armor against Laura. Probably a smart idea too. Maybe stop some approaches with tackles or the fierces. You know, just more favorable trades, whatever it may be. That armor is Julia Hahn's MO, and more armor on deck is definitely going to be in their favor. Finally gets Shax into the corner. Damn. Already taking confidence with the V-trigger switch, but Shax fighting his way out. V-trigger already on deck for Julia. Tries to activate there, but gets punished for it.
Yep, and now I'm going to kind of be patient, wait for Shax to try to move forward, trying to base something out. Activate, use the armor to get through the clap. Gets the power bomb. We're going to see a sweep activate here. Nope, actually fireball activate. Okay, but now Shax has corner with the back throw. Activation on my side now, says Shax. Shimmy, while you reach and doesn't convert. Counter hit though. One more touch.
God. Air. Very prepared for that approach.
Julia has a lot of armor, charging up the EX. Yo, he throws it! Julia being so patient and gets grabbed!
That was a full screen command grab.
My God.
Grapplers, I'm telling you, they're just something else. Transcendent beings.
Yo,
there we go.
Julia. Yeah, Shax knew, like, yo, you don't want to touch anything. If you clip anything, you die. I can gamble. I'm gonna.
Caught with the cross up there. Little space. Oh, no. The thunderclap hitting on the other side. Julia Hahn is not prepared for that block.
Yo,
reset
what was
situation.
that?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Julia was ready for it. Sweeping to activate.
Are you command grab call out on the Tyrant Blaze? Shax is at another level right now. Shax is at another level.
That was insane. And you know what? We're definitely seeing players come up with answers to deal with Julia's armor setup situations. We had Link try to do the multi-hit. We have we have Shax just going in with the EX command throw. Cover that distance for him. That was a very, very... Look, say what you want. Meme all you want. That was smart. That was really smart.
Quick question for the TO. Is this now 2-0 or 1-0? With the wrong trigger, had the match not gone on long enough? Looking for a ruling here. And then Shax just won the second one, so now it's 2-0. Okay,
Yeah,
now it's 2-0. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, making a minor mistake like that can be detrimental. But like I said, Julia Hahn, very prepared for a situation like that. You know, playing from down under, playing from, you know, loss. She's prepared. In this industry, You gotta have those kind of, you know, you gotta have that kind of fortitude.
Gotta have that flex, that strength.
Strengths. That's strengths. Tom.
Just making words up here.
Tom, one of those things, like, you know, having commentator identity, right?
Sure.
I've never heard anybody else use that Space Jam joke, and I can't use it because I'm just like, that's so his, and it's really good.
I'm sure I stole it. I'm sure I stole it.
Well, you made it your own, okay?
Oh, man. Well, now I just feel bad for co-opting it. Right. So we'll wait to see what players are doing here. Maybe some discussion going on in Discord or something. While we hang out, if you have some time, don't forget you can buy Saltmine merch! Exclamation point shop will let you know. You can buy a nice comfy t-shirt, nice comfy hoodie to keep you warm in these winter months. Unless you're in the part of the world where it's summer, in which case you can save it for winter. But yeah, I got mine. It's nice and cozy, so feel free to check it out, support it.
Thanks for the tip. Definitely planning on doing so. But while we get these players in the match and underway, we can talk a little bit about what's to come. Julia Hahn is 2 down against Lara. She did run out that Urian and was doing pretty well with it for a tad. Up until Shax, you know, activated V-Trigger and was getting a little bit more liberal with spending that meter. It could be a switch, because it wasn't like a devastating loss in their last set that they played. With the Honda versus Lara. I think that that's still very much on the table, but making those kinds of switches often can throw yourself in for a loop. You know, you can't really mess with your mental and mess with your headspace on how you're handling that character and handling those situations. She might want to stay rigid on the Urian and be confident, especially in that armor situation. Go,
Blanca. Let's go. We saw Julia Hahn repping the Blanca. We've seen a little bit of this before. I love the idea. Let's see what Julia Hahn brings out. Bringing in the jump.
The idea. This is human skin Blanca. I don't know how I feel about that. Black dashes the command throw. Okay, staying ready. Situationally aware. Comes in with the anti-air, air to air.
Yeah, but doesn't have the conversion up to her combo. Here comes Shax. Takes the hit. Again, Julia not wanting to get command grabbed.
Oh, it's a lot of damage racked up. Good awareness. Protect that throw. V-Trigger is available on deck, but actually the neutral jump to bait that slide. Shaq's very aware that that was a situation that Julia Hahn was going to want to try and get into. Playing at that range, what else would it be? All right, position's right.
Okay, jumps forward though towards the Blanca ball. Julia Hahn hopping forward. Good anti-air from Shax moving forward. Just wants to keep that pressure on, but playing very respectful. Yo, tries to do the thunderclap and then jump in from Julia. Just fierce, no anti-airs. Calls out back movement.
Okay, throws in the corner. V-Trigger is on deck for Shax if he finds that hit. It's going to be dangerous for Julia. Oh, it's off the anti-air. Oh, no.
Mixes.
Is she ready?
She's still got the life lead. Blocks the overhead. V reversal out of the corner. Blocks the overhead again. This time a punish. Not much, but it's okay.
Let's go for a tick throw. But it hit.
Oh, that was the wrong Blanca ball. Jumps back fierce.
I'm just trying to play this slow. Can you blame her? Oh, there it is.
Plus.
Shax tried to challenge. Ended up getting hit for it. Here we go. Final round. Can Julia stay alive in this set?
I'll have to see. Definitely looking a little more solid here with the Blanca. The jump back jab with the anti-air. The EX forward catches Shax trying to move for the 3-frame challenge. Okay, counter hit. Wow, gets the back throw. Missed time 80 from Shax. Oh, the low forward buffers. Shax.
Gonna do it.
3-0 over Julia Hahn with the Blanca switch not quite working out. And Shax is going to get the points locked and loaded for the set. So as of right now, that was round 5. We have 4 more games to go. Round 1, we saw Julia Hahn beating Link XLO 3-1. We saw Shax beating Julia 3-1. Then we saw Link beating Shax 3-1. Then we saw Link beating Julia 3-0. And then we saw Shax beat Julia 3-0. 3-0. So next up for the finishing up the matches, we have Shax versus Link. Then we'll have one more run of our Groundhog's Day scenario in 3. And we will go Shax versus Link, and then, of course, Julia Link, Julia Shax, Shax Link.
Yep. So we're running the gauntlet. You know what? This is how we're running the round robin for the securing of the 8th place. It's okay. You know, sometimes sets like that, a minor mistake like that, it can really wear you in. But we still do have matches to go. Julia does still have a chance to come out on top. So don't fret. Stay composed. Stay positive. You'll fight through it. But if we're looking at the rankings right now, if we want to look at the rankings, it looks like Link, as of right now, is undefeated. Still to be decided with this upcoming match. It's sitting at 2-0 in this set. If we're looking at after that, we've got Shax sitting at 2-1. And then Julia Hahn sitting at 1-2. So each character, or rather each player, has had, you know, a decent amount of sets to have played. Wait, 2-1? What did I just say? No, she is 1-1. There we go.
Yep.
Sorry to correct myself. But we're going to jump right into round 6. The rematch between Shax and Link XLO. Likely going to be... Could it be a repeat of the first set? Remember, who did they play in the first set? That ended with Nikali and Cammy, I want to say.
Yeah, it was Nikali Cammy. We didn't see the Ibuki come out from Link XLO.
Not yet. And I mean, like, why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Might just keep that Steam set going. Maybe Shax is ready with the Cammy this time. Zeku. Okay. Well, you know, Shax is a cerebral entity. He is a transcendent being. And what better character for an absolute brainlet, high IQ, 4-digit IQ being than Zeku? Very, very complicated character, just getting demolished right now. Stun is getting built up.
Yeah. And you're absolutely right. Like, but Link is like, I don't respect this choice. I am coming for you. And I want to be in this bracket.
It looks just like a button check for Link. Okay. Oh, there we go. The back throw, the momentum begins. Young Zeku, it. All right. Well, you know, that was knowledge check by Shax. Just making sure that Link XLO knew how to do combos on Zeku. All right. We're coming in ready. Already with getting crush countered. Here we go, Shax. Genius move. Sitting in the corner. Absolutely intentional. Wall jump into the EXDP. Jeez, Link is so on point with those DPs, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't neutral jump. You can't jump forward. Link is keeping you locked down. Shax is like, yo, I'm gonna test this Zeku. And Link is like, yeah, don't test me. I'm coming hard. So.
Nikali wins.
Okay. Julia, if you... Yeah, we will. We'll keep that in mind. So, for the later sets, after this one, Julia Hahn versus Link XLO, we'll keep you guys up to date with that, and where she is up with that. But, very convincing first match by Link, and Shax is staying on the Zeku, believes in himself. And you know what? I do too. Despite that stun meter looking mad high, there we go. V reversal's out. I think he's confident that this is the answer, right? And there's a lot that Zeku can have against Nikali or against this set. When it comes to forward movements, young Zeku's buttons and offensive pressure, if he's able to master the grams and zoning pressure from here, yeah, especially with that V skill too, Zeku definitely has a lot of tools, but it's looking really, really rough. Had R to spend. I know. Oh, that backdash rough. Okay, good awareness. Was able to tech that throw. Look, Shax has spent 4 meters of V-bar on the reversal. He is worried, okay? Sweating. Now sitting at 3-round deficit here.
Yeah. Now the question is, do you really see a character switch from Shax if Link gets low? Yo, the interruption on the buffer on the down strong. Shax waking up with this character.
one thing that Shax is going to have to be aware of is that he's got to understand how to use old Zeku to keep Link away. You know, understand that those grams are what's going to lock him down. You know, position those outside that V skill does sound, you know, easier said than done. But here we go, running the offense on the young Zeku, gets back thrown for his troubles. Raw activation.
And it doesn't quite recover in time, gets clipped. Come now, anti-airs with a fierce. Okay, and the jump in though from Shax cashes out the super, gonna take the round. Shax looking alive.
Very much alive, and this is what Shax wants to do. Shax wants to stay, you know, in these mix-up situations, you know, unpredictable with the offense, and that's what young Zeku is definitely going to be able to do. However, if that's the MO, there's going to be very, very little in terms of defense and high damage conversions. Caught with the whiff punish there in the corner.
Ooh, gets the interruption on the forward movement though, does Link XLO. Roundhouse, back.
Nice. Oh, the stun. Okay. Very smart. Caught with the air-to-air. Oh no, the crush counter and was ready with the disc. 2 points up for Link.
Yeah, up 2-0.
Okay. You know, Shax, as much as I believe in you, as much as we switch, yeah, you know what? I think you got a Zeku, right? I don't doubt it for a second. Except right now, I think the character switch is warranted. Okay, and there we go. He went back to character select, gathered all the data that he needed on the Zeku to bring it over into a character that he's well known for. I do want to see more of that Zeku come up later in the bracket. Shax, you do have a match later on. If you feel as though that is the answer, I'm definitely here for it. Zeku is a very, very complex character, very much in Shax's MO. Right in that alley, fits very comfortably in that pool. But I think right now, with the stakes being this high, gotta go with something you're a little bit more comfortable on. That could be the Cammy, could be the Laura. Shax already saw success with the Cammy earlier on in the bracket, or earlier on in the last set against the Link. So we might see that come out again, unless Shax has something else up their sleeve. There it is, the Cammy. Okay.
All right, we're sliding back in here. So Cammy switch with Shax. We've seen Shax do a lot of good work with this Cammy against Link XLO, right? But oh, wait a minute. No. Link XLO beat Shax with the Cammy. Beat Shax's Cammy.
Yes.
Shax is putting themselves on the back foot trying to deal with this.
Absolutely.
Okay, but the dash up to punish the roundhouse?
It wasn't, you know, it was the situation that he was comfortable in, though. I'm sure that he wanted to probably go to Zeku to find an answer, but just didn't work out. But look at it already. Shax seems to have had the answers now. Activation over on Link's side, but Shax is ready with how Link wants to approach. Oh no, gets crush counter swept, thrown.
Shax and Nightbot reminding me, if you have a Twitch Prime, yo, the buffers! Jumps in. Make sure to, you know, hit that sub button. All the money does go towards supporting the community. The back throw!
Whoa! Grab the ankles! Put it out for him. Shax ready with the back throw to take that first round. First round for him.
Oh boy, here it comes. There's the self. What did you call it, Seph? The self alley-oop?
The alley-oop. Yeah, there you go. Off the backboard.
Comes into the corner here. The back throw.
I like Space Jump better.
Such a good move.
EX bust
It's
out.
also fun because you can basically say, like, you can call Nicoli one of the Monstars. Yo, dashing this low, but no.
Bro, that's genius! Oh my god!
Yo, the suit!
Into the critical art. Everybody's smart now. Here we go. Shax taking that first game against Link. No slouch. This is not going to be free. I will not be free, sir.
I will not be free.
You will bow down.
Actual dollars, and I'm gonna bust you up. 2-1 in favor of Link XLO.
You will bow down to nationalist Cammy, okay?
In my country, throw take you, says Cammy.
That one's good. Okay, here we go.
Back to neutral. Yo, the hooligan over it. Shax's already moving in. Don't back, guys, you get crushed! This is Shimei!
Look, Shax knows. Okay, tries to go for the V skill. Ends up getting checked out of it, and that's about as much as is going to happen, right? You're going to get floated out of it, checked out. Doesn't matter. Shaq's still very much in control. As I say that, definitely commentator's curse. Now Shaq's in the corner. Fearverse out. Tries to maintain that lead. Activation has been had.
One bad thing Cammy has is a view reversal. And Link actually is taking advantage of it. Yo, the whiff punish though with the activation on the tantrum.
All the way. Oh, this is scary. One more guess. Oh, drills through, but actually, was too far for an actual punish.
Yeah, would have had to have the charge the other direction, the jab, to stop the hooligan. Oh, Link looking sharp.
Not high enough, but good awareness on Link to just go. Well, not even awareness. Link just went for it. Okay, I'm not giving you the credit on that one.
Yep. Good block on the dash under. Catches the dive kick.
So on point, Link.
Again!
Look at him. Look at him. Out of his mind with the. Oh my God!
These are my skies.
Stop it!
Reverses out. The air to air this time. Okay, bust
Nice.
out those Shaq spinning the bar. Conversion.
Very nice. Okay, brings Link into the corner. EX Hooligan.
Back
Decides to
row.
just go for the reset. Oh, bust out. Look, almost all the damage that has been done to Shax has been from a DP. Stop. Okay, we might see just raw activation come out from Shax. Oh. Unless he just wants to save some meat. Okay, well, that also works. The boot,
Yep.
right? The toe tap.
Boot. Yep. Give him the boots. Those roots were radical. Yo, dash up. Low
Checks
forward.
the dash up with the low forward.
Stop. Dive kicking me. Link is so ready. Now he crush counters the hooligan. Yo, you cannot do hooligan shenanigans on this man.
Those can be, you're grounded. EX Buster, are you serious? Not holding any plus frames. Here's some mine. Walk all the way up. Stop. Counter.
The call out! The call out! Backdash, you're gonna dive kick, you're dead. Link XLO wants this dub. They want to get in this bracket. They've been showing us since yesterday. They got the second. They got the wins here. Dang.
It shuts down like half of Cammy's game plan.
Right.
Those dive kicks are an extremely powerful tool. Okay, read us what you got for us.
Okay. So we do have... Alright, so
I see.
Julia has decided to drop out of the tournament. You know, best regards and wishes to her. I know it's been a rough year. It's been tough. It's been a mentally taxing time. And competitive Street Fighter is also mentally taxing. So please, best regards to you. Take care of yourself. Do what's best for you, your family, and yourself. And know that you are loved and welcome. Redis is taking a second to have a conversation. Okay. Actually, we're going to take a second, it sounds like. So instead, let's slide forward and just have some conversations. So, I mean, right now, looking at the points layout in this bracket, right, we've got... Oh, the points haven't tallied yet. So we do have 3 matches left, potentially, depending on what happens.
Yeah.
But Shaq versus Lynx, Julia versus Lynx, Shax versus Julia... Oh, excuse me, we already just watched Shax versus Lynx, where Link XL put on an absolute showing with this character.
Dude, dude.
I feel like that is so important to dealing with the Cammy matchup, right? You have to take out the air approach of her game and push her down to neutral. And the way Link was playing was doing that perfectly, right? You can't dive kick, no hooligan resets,
Right.
no weird shenanigans. You've just got to play footsies with me. And then Link having that weird dashing rhythm that they like to play with Nikali, making it kind of tough for Shax to just buffer and get in the way.
Yeah, Shax, I mean, the thing about Cammy, well, you guys understand, you've seen this character a lot, you've understood Cammy and how very, I don't want to say basic, but she is, right? She's got those very, very well refined core fundamental play and game plan, right? And when you take that game plan and you basically hone your strategies against it, which is like shutting down the dive kick portion of that game plan, which is essentially half of Cammy's game plan. When you... Okay. So we might see the Julia, Han, and Link matchup next, but Link just like very, very on point, a very well-studied character to understand what your character and like how you want to play them is, in which Shax wanting to understanding that he needs to be approaching from the skies, and understanding way too late that those weren't really an option. Man, Link was just very, very on point with the anti-air DPs as it was, but so much more impactful in a matchup where it's very dependent like that. So in characters that in Julia Hans's character pool, there isn't a lot of like aerial approach necessary. So hopefully she's going to have more in her arsenal against Link. But it's still going to be a very, very stressful time. So one thing that Julia Han is going to have to do is she's going to have to like mentally recollect, slow things down a little bit, take that data that you've seen from Link's play and put it all together, assess the situation, and know your strengths. So
I completely agree, right? And I think shutting down the off-timed dashes and rhythm of Link XLO is step one. Stand at ranges that you could absolutely whiff punish the dashes, you can interrupt them, get some buffered normals, and don't over buffer normals as well, right? Because that's part of the strategy. They get moving at a pace you're not comfortable with, and they try to then start getting away with weird stuff. You want to make sure you stand at ranges that are going to counterplay that and just react versus preemptively buffer. But we're going to see what's going to happen here. There's a reason why we're in the commentator booth and not in the top three, so let's see what goes down.
Yeah, let's see what goes on. Let's see how Julia wants to adapt. Likely potentially not over buffering buttons, but already looking pretty rough in there.
Jumps over the metallic sphere. Backdash, headbutt coming out.
It's all right. Nice backdash. Was able to catch that sweep. V trigger on deck.
Backdash.
Oh, the armor. There we go. Anti-conversion from corner to corner, baby. EX bust out. Nobody's really prepared for that, especially the first one of the day. It's all right. Catches that sweep. Rushes right back in with the tyrant charge.
Yeah, I just got the down back though, trying to see what they can do here.
Yeah, V-Trigger is over, and now it is Link's turn to turn up the heat, trying to avoid all the things that Link is just putting out on screen. You know, even though Julia Han is playing at a range that she's comfortable in, all this stuff coming out is very, very scary. She's got to understand where to stand. There's the jump in!
Not autopilot.
Okay, tried to back up. There we go. The jump back jab. Julia Han is ready for Link's offense. There we go. Round one goes to Julia. First blood. She definitely had the strength from the first set that these two played. You know, this is definitely the three-peat. So Julia Han, no slouch to this kind of matchup. Oh, comes in ready with the disc guidance.
Yeah, I can't believe they had that ready, or he had that ready as soon as the up fireball went up. Was like, I'm coming for you. Julia Han, though, just blocking out in the neutral. Tries to catch a movement with the down fierce. Yo, here comes the EX Chariot.
Nope. Didn't want to activate off of that as well. Oh, the command throw. There we go.
Stop moving. Yo, double to stop only one hit of arm, and I love it.
Yeah. Julia might have tried to let that rip. Okay, just spends all of it. Getting a little bit reckless here. Doesn't have a lot of meter to work with. Sometimes just little hits. Any damage is good damage. No anti-air from Blake on that end. Maybe he's a little shaken up. Oh, that's the hit. That's gonna kill. Into the disc guidance to close it out. Yeah, man, and Link is going into this next round with full meter, so he can go a little balls to the wall if he wants to.
Crush counter interrupting the normals here. Going for the shimmy. Julia not biting. Sees the stomp coming. Lets the EX headbutt rip. Powerbomb.
Rough. Plus frames. Backdashes away, but the chase down from Link.
Violent knee. EX knee. Plus Link X low. Not letting you press. Gets the EX bust. Interruption with the coil punch. Actually, just stands strong. Yo,
nice. Caught the counter hit. All right, good awareness from Julia to know that Link did not want to deal with that guard break situation, but the raw activation into the... Okay, just goes for the Oki setup there. Julia has meter.
Yeah, and I thought there was an EX headbutt coming, but instead just opts to block it out. EX shoulder tackle coming. View reversal, wanted to keep on offensive. I like that.
I like it a lot, yeah. Okay, close to a meter.
No anti-air, that was afraid of the dive kick.
Anti-air. Okay, backdashing. Link knows not to overextend. Spends that to get out of the corner. Oh! Oh, this is so scary.
Oh, forward underneath the bar.
Okay, nice. Julia Han taking the first match over Link. Very, very close. The stakes are high, and that was really, really intense, but nice to retain your composure and find that very risky low forward as well. You know, a single buffer from Necalli's end, from Link's end, could have spelled doom for her. But looks like Link is going back to character select, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an Ibuki here on deck. Could just also want a breather, right? Like Julia Hahn throwing a different look, messing up some of Link XLO's strategy here. So it could just be like, hey, I want to take a breather, rethink things a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely did see a little bit of riskier options come out from Link, and being shaken up in general. We did see Link not anti-air Julia on a couple instances. A couple of those times were from Julia just having really well-spaced jump-ins and well-timed jump-ins, but some of them were just, you know, Link just had to stand there and eat. It wasn't prepared for an anti-air at that situation, and risky jump-ins of his own. So maybe Link was a little bit shaken up, decides to just go for a V-trigger swap, actually.
Okay.
Going for the V-trigger 1 this time around.
Round 1.
Oh no, I'm sorry. My resolution looked like V-trigger 2. My bad. Just wanted the side
right.
switch.
I see a V-trigger too.
Yeah, I thought it was V-trigger 1.
Oh, I got you. Like, it looked like it was merged together. I get you. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Out.
So you were right. Definitely just wanted a breather.
Little behind-the-scenes note for the chat. You know, you all get the nice crispy frames, right? You get the clean stuff. But we're just commentators, so we got to earn the good stuff. So, you know, we get the lower resolution.
It's all right.
Yo, the air-to-air to stop the knee drop? Link X low. Jump back jabs, Julia.
Jab. Julia is ready for those air approaches, too. The tables have turned for who's ready for those jump-ins.
No anti-air, though. Link's jumping at such smart ranges it makes you unsure whether or not you can anti-air. Here comes the scoops.
Yeah, no EX scoop though, so just gonna have to deal with the Okizumi situation. Headbutts out, jump back jab, on point, and
charge!
Nice, caught the Tyrant charge, and then the tackle to convert and finish it off. There it is. Okay, real headbutt, what the hell? I'm down for it. I like that confidence, Julia.
Yo, the interrupt though, walks back, no whip punishes coming, lets the shoulder rock, no punish. Crossing him up to the right. EX stays plus. Wasn't spaced right. Link aware, knows they can challenge. Yo, right this
Pulls out that Sand Fierce into the stomp, but Julia was ready with that bust out.
Crush counter this time in the side of Urian with the handshake. Okay, yeah, whipped headbutts get punished.
Okay, just dashes out into the EX alley-oop.
Coming forward with the space jam. Yo, challenging out is Julia. Gets a sweep activation. This is just bust out. Didn't want to take the setup. I love it. Oh, tries to bust out. Gets called. Now we got corner stuff. Link just being patient. Didn't want to get hit with an EX on that -2.
Yikes.
Raw Disguidance catches the buttons. Tough stuff. Ground pounds are in the building.
Yep, there it is. Okay, doesn't want to EX headbutt out. Smart. An Iron Fortress.
Right? He's got to be careful on this movement. Gets clipped on the heels.
Hot walking forward, but it's all right. Julia still has a round to work with here.
Good anti-air.
Caught the anti-air.
Juggle.
Nice.
Power bomb momentum moving forward.
I wasn't ready with the whip punish on that. Stand fierce and then gets checked. Back to the midstream. Trade. Okay, Link finding his element with those anti-airs. There it is. EXDP. Doesn't even want to take the risk of a trade that time.
Yeah, but
now Julia's going to have
to dash. Julia knows you're going to dash push a butt. She busts out with the headbutt.
Oh, kick. Oh, one hit of armor. Lets that rock. In the corner. Throw. Which way are you doing? Blocks that overhead. But he doesn't bite this time.
Baits it. No crosscuts.
No crosscuts. Actually gets baited on that DP. Yo, I was just about to say, after that last time that that Link had done the EXDP for the anti-air, that Julia was definitely going to have to sit still and rethink the way that she would want to approach in the air, if at all. And that's exactly what she did. She came in with the cross-up. Link was not ready, and she found the second win in this first of 3 set.
Absolutely. Sitting on the going with a 3-0 over Link XLO. Remember, with Julia being here playing third place goes home, right? Only top 2 can qualify, but there's an interruption on the dash from Link XLO.
Okay.
I like the patience.
Go.
Throws. Down, jump out, gets
Yeah. Finds the counter hit. Little damage on the board, but staying it even, keeping it even.
let the headbutt go. Bust out. Wow, just the call outs this time. Yo, button press, but the back throw gets, or the forward throw gets in there. Jumping back. Julia Han going back to neutral, trying to make Link Slow come in, catching a dash, but nothing. Has to spend bar to be safe. Yo!
She did not want to deal with that V-trigger activation, but Link found it anyway. And now this is going to be dangerous. Command throw.
Yo, jump up jab again. I love it. These neutral anti-airs working out great. Yo, he just takes the armor break. You're dead.
Yup. Look, he didn't want to bite. He thought that it was just going to rip. You know, Julia hadn't done it in a while. But that's a rock, paper, scissors situation, really. It's just that you've gone back and forth non-stop. Is that guard break going to happen? You're going to let it rip?
Yeah. That's a scary thing. If you just jump forward immediately and they're letting it rip instantly. Like you said, the hitbox is big. It's got some height to it. You can't always jump over. Link XLO trying to walk Julia to the corner. Space Jam, Monstars in the building. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, we've seen this. She's going to hit him high, hit him high, hit him high. Bust out.
Oh, this time Meaty ends up getting whiff punished for it. Let it rock. Too far in the guard break process.
Corner carry on block, Seph. The corner carry on block.
Got in the air. Like you said. Too high to jump out. Yep. Expensive
Doesn't
EX.
want to take the reset. Just bust out.
You know what? Can't blame him there. That was a very scary situation. Can you imagine if Julia just did basically a full health comeback right there? Would have been disastrous. But Link back in his element. Owning the skies.
I love that.
Oh.
Scoops.
Looking rough. Full meter available over on Julia Han's side. Blocking one more thing is going to give her that V-trigger.
Love the spacing. Caught the jump out with the anti-air. Mistimed it. Throws. That I think that was disc guidance. That was EX disc guidance.
Okay. All right. I
think
thought
it was
XPP.
Yeah, no, I think that was a V reversal, but because no button hit, because of mistimed meeting, it came out as EX disc guidance.
That's a... You play the game.
I do play Street Fighter sometimes. I'm not like godlike at it, but I think so.
You know, still very, very smart. Oh! Was ready with the jump back jab that time. Or rather, it just didn't hit. It was there, but it didn't hit. Check the dash up. This could be dead. Yeah, babe. Julia Han taking it 3-0 over Link in the third set. Even way more convincing than the first one, where she lost 3-1. Was definitely ready, had the answers that time. You know, it's like, you go through those mental hoops. You go through the ups and downs, but when you have ups, boy are they up, you know? Boy are they up! And there she is, sitting on top.
The biggest of ups, coming back with that energy, going ham. It looks like Fossa dropping some information in the chat. Fossa is the original EU V-Trigger 2 Urian, right? The specialist, the one spreading the tech. They made tons of videos about it. So they're dropping some tech there. You want to read up, find out what they're talking about with the guard crush. But yeah, I do want to go back, and hopefully somebody clipped that. I do want to go back and watch the interaction where the EX got thrown. It had to have been the EX disc guidance. I can't imagine it being anything else. I guess the question for the chat, Nikali players, is Nikali's view reversal forward punches? That's what we need to know, right? Like, is it forward punches? Link XLO says yes, it was disc guidance. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. That was the only thing I wasn't sure on is what the inputs are for V reversals, right? My brain has not cataloged every input for V reversals.
Right.
So
I'm trying to remember the animation because that's how I like remember. But yeah, Nikali's is a punch V reversal, so you could have been a misput like you theorized, which makes the most sense. Doing the EX, like if you're gonna EX bust out in there, it's definitely not gonna be guidance at point blank like that. But thank you for Fossa for throwing out that V-Trigger 2 Urian tackle tech. If you block the first hit's the guard crush. The second one, that's just you holding that. Yeah. But here we go. It's going to be Julia Han versus Shax. The rematch yet again. Both times these players played, it was Shax on top. It's just a very scary Laura that we've had on deck consistently.
Yep. Yeah, Shaxx, a scary Laura and a scary player. Stopping the backdash of Julia early, getting that crush counter. You see that from Laura players a lot. But Julia poking her way out. Okay, look at this, jumping with the handshake over the top of the thunderclap. Laura, it's an okay projectile, right? But Laura has to use it correctly. And when not used correctly, big damage comes your way.
Absolutely.
Raw activation.
Yeah, from that range, definitely the safer option to do so. Into the tackle. Off the positioning. Keep those plus frames up. Block string into the corner. Oh! Oh! Into the thunderclap? Whoa!
Oh, that's...
Oh! Let that rip. Oh, dangerous. Gonna take that command throw. Not gonna kill!
Good patience on Julia Hahn and Shaxx's part. Shaxx afraid of the bust out. Julia just wants out. Next touch goes for either player.
Yeah, Julia Hahn has meter to get a little bit more liberal on the offense. Has the the toe tap.
Toe tap. Great stuff, too, because Julia had no armor available, right? One of the changes Street Fighter V got right around Season 3 is if you didn't have life to use armor, you couldn't use it. You would just die. You interrupt on the command dash.
Yeah, that made Keith a big problem when that was around, man.
Yeah.
He was sitting at the top of Japanese tier list for like a long time because of that, and then finally got dunked down. But Laura, you know, still has a lot of tools in her arsenal to be able to deal with situations like that. I mean, we did see Shaxx come out victorious in the other sets that they played, but that challenge now with the activation, going to be scary. Ah, the counter hit. Counter hit again. Shaxx taking that one.
If it didn't kill, it was done.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's rough, man. When Lara's just rushing you down like that, it's a very scary situation. Like with every single one of her dashes, every single forward advancement, it is a mix-up. Again, with the counter hit, it's so scary what to deal with. Probably was Shaxx with the walk back, thinking an EX headbutt was going to come out.
Yeah, it looks like this is a late punish, right? Yo, but then here's a reaction from Julia Hahn. Takes the toe tap for the guaranteed damage. Great positioning as well. Yo, gets the armor break. Shaxx gets clipped. The Rossetti underneath.
Underneath.
One more touch for Julia Hahn. Good tech from Shaxx. Doesn't want to get single hit stunned.
Tried to whip punish the EX tackle.
Yo, punish the beach skill.
Oh no, the activation. It's scary. Does Julia Hahn have the good reads? She's gonna be able to guess properly this time.
Too far away for the jump in. Gets hit with a crush counter overhead. No juggle from Shaxx. Still meaty though. And then Shaxx takes the game.
X.
Laura wins.
On this Laura is just something else, man. I tell you.
Yeah, could
Scary.
not agree more.
It's really intimidating. You know, just I mean, Shaxx is definitely that kind of player, like you've mentioned before. Activating V-Trigger, it's almost a wrap. He's in his element. He's in the zone, you know. And then Laura, definitely a momentum-focused character with almost no sense of neutral as it is, but there it is, neutral with that chop. That's what neutral looks like, baby. But then the return from Shaxx.
Jumping medium kick to chase down the backdash on wake up. And now look at the stagger pressure from Shaxx. Hold these normals.
Trying to find a counter hit or something, knowing that Julia Hahn would just press buttons, but Julia Hahn staying composed, finding an activation, getting some damage on the board for herself. Blocks that overhead.
Yo tries to jump out, but Julia's not having it. Okay, juggles. Look at his damage.
What the hell? That was sick! Alright.
Oh, tries to get cheesy!
Alright, Julia. Okay, I see you. I like it. It just didn't work that time. Okay.
What is this?
Oh, no.
Yo, the ice skates were on.
Round 2.
Yeah. The electric boogaloo.
Yep.
Electric slides, bro.
Wait,
Okay.
She didn't even see it. Okay, coming through. Plus frames, trying to wiggle a bit.
Walking back. See, Shaxx is really just looking for that EX headbutt coming out from Julia, but it's not happening. Julia's staying resolute, and it might be her detriment right now. Her unwillingness to bust out, take those risks. It's now just giving Shaxx all the room he wants to be offensive. But Julia Hahn getting outside the corner, chop it to activate.
Frame kills. Okay, conversion off the low forward. Let's set up for Julia. Not the low again, goes for a shimmy, nothing. Gonna let it rock. Shaxx getting clipped. This should be a stun.
Yeah.
Easy kill here for Julia. Bop, bop,
Meter on
bop,
deck.
bop.
Chop. Oh, wow. Thought she was going to spend the meter. All right, round on the board. Goes in with the block.
Remember, it's one apiece right now. Winner of this is going to get that momentum, get themselves moved to set point. Julie going for the jump back jab, but a little bit too late this time.
Yeah, look at
Bust
Shax
over.
consistently walking backwards. Julia's got to take advantage of the fact that Shax is walking backwards instead of blocking those EX headbutts, because he knows, she knows that that's what Shax is trying to do, right? There we go. She's putting out those buttons, trying to buffer into something, get Shax scared of approaching. But no, Shax finds his way in.
Joe tries to get the sweep and does nothing to him. Busts out again, does Julia Hahn. Coming forward, Shax text. She jumps back. Doesn't want to deal with the pressure off the clap. Takes her turn.
Trigger available now for Julia
Anti-air from
Hahn.
Shep. How does she block that? I got hit.
I don't know.
EX
Yeah.
coming. Jump back, medium kick. Here
Yes.
comes damage from Julia. Overhead. Again, she's going to do the armor break and get the corner.
That's so tight. Oh my
And then does it to fake the tech. Shax is tech in that situation every time, and Julia does it. 2-1, Julia Hahn.
That's really smart. Yeah, that was, like you said, Shax has been teching in that situation every single time. Definitely doesn't want to hold that reset mix-up. But it is now...
Is it only 1-1? Was that only...
What? What? It's 1-1? Oh my god.
It's, wait.
dude.
I thought Julia won, Shax won, Julia won.
Round 1.
Wait.
It's 1-1.
it is-
Zakaya's the regular statistician. They know it's 1-1. I can't count.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think that Shax was going to try to bust out another character, but yeah, it's definitely 1-1. It just doesn't feel like it, but now Shax coming in close to a perfect. Stun's looking
Damage.
real high.
Is it dead? No.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
the EX. Toe tap.
And just comeback happen.
The throw. Okay. At some point, you're that close. Shax is like, I tried jumping. I'm just gonna throw.
I think Julia Hahn realized that too. At that close, at that range, she was like, but it's a big risk that you just want to take, you know? But okay, Julia in the corner again. No stranger to fighting her way out of though. Cross up light kick.
Yo,
Caught
get
that
them with the
overhead
big
that
boot.
time.
Side switch. Yeah, good block from Shax. Activation.
coming.
Reactions.
It's a wild though. Tries to counter hit out. Oh
Yo,
no.
wait, what?
What the hell?
That was crush. That was EX violent. Neither got crush countered.
Yeah,
Caught the starts.
I don't know. Oh god, dude, this has been blocking for so long. Still alive. Oh,
Meaty
that
shield,
elbow.
meaty elbow. Okay, Shax is now up 2-1 over Julia.
Win.
I feel like I've been in this set all day.
It's
so
been
intense.
an amazing set. The adaptations and like the ebb and flow, right? The absolute swings of this match have been crazy. And you
Absolutely.
would expect that from two very momentum-based characters, specifically Lara. I mean, yeah, with Lara and Urian, right? Like they get their V trigger and they start the party, and stuff gets weird.
Yeah, stuff definitely do begin weird, like that crush counter in the violence. But all right, again,
chops.
crush counter chop. Julia being more comfortable using that tool. Counter hit conversion. A little bit. Gee, the chop, dude.
That handshake is doing work right now. Julia not trying to challenge on the command dash, avoiding the counter hit situation we've seen earlier. Good anti-air from Shax. Bust out, says Julia. Okay, ooh, barely recovers in time to block.
Backs off, trying to catch with a buffer. Oh no, into the corner we are now.
Activation to B+. Command grabs. Catching up, another command grab. This is the terrifying situation. The blender is on. Kale's
There
mad
it
at-
is. EX headbutt busts out. There it is. V-trigger activation. The throw. What's the mix? Toe tap into it.
What?
Goes in for the
Forward
command
and-
throw.
Bro! Shax is like, wait, you're mass charging? You're supercharging? Oh, I'm... Get in here, free hugs. Oh no, baits it this time! Whoa! The neutral jump doesn't have a conversion, but the overhead into the low, the stun. Shax can't kill, but it's going to be damage.
Reset. EX bust out. That was so scary.
And then the EX!
Oh!
Oh! Oh my goodness, the shipping doesn't quite work out. Julia's alive. V-skill 2 activated. Shoulder, here we go. Trying to jump out with the butt. The stand light kick buffer.
Okay.
Lara wins.
Shax clutches out that game.
Look, that was a rough situation to be in, especially against a character like Lara. But you know what? Julia played out of her mind. Everybody in the chat, give your love to Julia Hahn. That is her last match of the day.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. This is going to be, I think, the deciding match between the two. If I'm not mistaken, these two have the same records going in.
Yeah, this is the final set for the seed. Who gets 7th, who gets 8th. Julia Hahn coming so close. Again, showing what an incredible player she absolutely is. Right? Like, you have to look at the season as a whole and look at the players that she was ranked above to get to this point when looking at the whole picture, right? To me, like, fighting games and competitive gaming is not a top 8 or you suck type situation, because that is a dumb attitude in my opinion. But if you look at the people that she was ranked above in 9th place, the 4 Phils, Lohi, Rickemans Barnett, Jammers, Valmaster, Will Tupac, VTV, Fossa, Lily AJ. Those names are insane. Any of those names is top 8, if not grand finals in a CPT event. Like, that's insane. That's incredible.
Absolutely.
Right?
You know, and like the high octane, like high level competition that you see here at Saltmine League, Julia Hahn making these regular appearances and is regularly consistent performance above those kinds of names is just nothing to gawk at, you know. So definitely a lot to be proud of there in that performance. But we're gonna move on into the next match and the final set for you guys here at the Saltmine League round robin qualifier. Here we go. Link versus Shax.
Absolutely. Good whiff punish from Shax early. Remember, we've seen Link put a pretty good hurting on Shax, messing with a lot of the hooligan resets and the dive kick spacing. So let's see what Shax is going to adapt. So far, we're seeing not a lot of aerial approaches, except for that to jump over the tantrums. Yo, dive kick. Yo. I don't know why those get me so hyped, but they're so sick. Don't dive kick. Oh my god! Command grab. Wakes up with a low. Okay, this time plus. Toss him. Yo, tries to bait the tech. Nothing doing, though.
You know what I'm waiting for? Oh my god. Okay. How about the stand fierce? You know what I'm waiting for? Oh! The dive. It's so scary.
Now I get dive kicks. Down fierce. Tantrum. Gotta be careful. One tap is all Link needs.
He's trying to... I think that's a down fierce into super buffer. Oh wow, smart back there. Get away. Oh! He's trying so hard. There it is, the V skill too. You know, I would have. Look, hey, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Link has been so on point with anti-airing those dive kicks. If I see him anti-air a V trigger cannon spike, I will swear.
Absolutely. I think you deserve to make a swear if that happens. You get 2 swears if that happens. Yo, conversion from Shax, getting the low, no conversion off the counter hit. Swing with that fast back fierce.
Okay, the tide is definitely in Shax's favor. Oh no! Right when I say that, commentator's curse, and then the bust out. Momentum shift, potentially. Activation.
Activate. Looking back to neutral here, getting the ground pounds. Puke out. Okay, the dive kick lands this time.
Well, just outside of range, but still covered in time.
Shax does have a CA, can start to recover some of this lively, but they would have to spend it. Link X low. Oh, excuse me. I read the life bars backwards. Link X low has a big mountain to climb, actually. Clips him with the dive kick.
It is enhanced spiral. Cannon spike, rather. Take it over.
Okay, dive kick's working out a little bit. Shax going a little bit further back, not giving Link X low time to react. The back fierce buffers. Welcome back again. Love that button so much. EX dashing up.
Stomp! The feet!
Oh!
My god! He tried. Alright, good stuff on Shax to position that right outside. Oh my god, the hooligans are dead! Into the critical art.
Dash dash. No, just gonna activate, go for the +8 dive, and the V skill!
You know what? I agree.
Wins.
I agree. I like that a lot.
Not a whole lot to disagree with there. Not a whole lot to disagree with there. Cammy players in the chat. Why does
Losing
that-
it.
Why does that work? That was wild. That was wild.
Look. All that matters is that we're seeing this Cammy V skill 2 applied properly. It landed. It was the first one that he had landed in the whole round robin. Finally worked out because he stays committed to that option. But let's see how Link is going to adapt to that, because it was a very convincing first round for him. But now the match is in Shaq's favor. DP that hooligan. Yeah, the DPs, man. I'm telling you, so on point.
Yeah, but we did see that when Link was a little bit more stressed out, right, when Shax was forcing him to pay way more attention to the ground game and defense, that's when the dive kick started landing, the down J stopped the hooligan.
Plus frames.
And that's when you saw Shax get momentum.
Okay, locking him down. Not quite available with the V trigger yet, but okay, spends that for V reversal to get that screen position, and he might be dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead. What did I say? Might be? I switched to hype bars right there too.
I hate when you do that. I'm like, oh yeah, low 4K. We got one more setup. Oh wait, no, there's literally no health here.
Yeah. All right, the buffer, fierce into the spiral arrow. Again, fierce into spiral arrow.
Yep. That seems to be the name of the game today, right? Is stop Link from dashing. If you can do that, you do a lot better.
It really is like everybody's answer against Link, because Link just shuts down their offense in a lot of ways. You got to understand the ways he's going to want to impress EX DP.
Yo, the low forward interrupts though. Conversions, disc guidance for the corner carry. What's the meaty? Toss him. Busting out. Yo, just doesn't run. He's
Oh
dead.
my! Works. Yeah. Hey,
It works.
send it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
She is the projectile.
Yo, you want to proofread this email? Nah, dog, send.
So send. Hit. Nice. EX stomp. Dashes up
Dash
and
again.
actually gets checked for it. There it is, dude. Like you said, the MO is just stop Link from dashing. There it is. Nice.
Yep, and Link had been taking some extra turns here, right? Like they'll be plus and then they'll take a dash, even though they're still, you know, minus 14, minus 15, but they're in a plus situation where they're expecting to push buttons. Yo, the reactions! Shax! No tantrums today! Plus, bust out, smart stuff.
EX. All right. Eruption of power. The double dash command grab.
The Rossetti's! He blocks.
You goon! That's what you get. Look, hey, Link, you absolute goblin. That was insane. The full screen, tick, EX command grab, and you don't do damage? Look, man, I really like you as a player. That one, I don't know about that one, Holmes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get it, right? If the reset would have killed, the reset would have killed. I get that. Low greedy. My dude's at
I
Gringotts,
understand.
right? My dude's hiding gold at Gringotts. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's like the reset definitely would have killed. Yes, absolutely. That is a very educated decision there. But going for that, like with that life deficit already, oh my god, anti-airs of her own. Okay, Shax is trying to stay dominant in this lead. Link is really upset. Ground to the pound. Pound on the ground. Ground in the pound. All right, it's okay.
Ground to the pound, pound to the ground.
There you go. Bars.
Yeah.
Only bars.
Seph out here dropping bars. Yo, stomp. Okay, the
Nice.
dash gets a counter hit knee. Yo, double dash. We got dunks. Dashing in again. Counter hits. Stun. Link XLO found the gas pedal. Bop.
There it is. Oh my god. Closing it out with the massive lolly. That's it. How do you pronounce it? Do you know the
I think it's Talali. It's T-L-A-L-I, right? Talali?
TLA? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Either way, I like when we say move names. It's so cool.
I feel so fancy. Yo,
I know,
this is
it's-
the launch.
Okay.
Shoutouts to Vicious, by the way, teaching me hecatoncries. Yo, plus frames.
That's how you. Oh, that
learned it.
sounds. That's how
I
you
learned
say
it.
it.
I think so. I heard him saying it in SFL, and I was like, all right, that's the word. That's
If
the
that's
word.
how you say it, that's kind of lame. I thought it was Hecaton Kyries, and I learned that from like Persona or Shin Megami Tensei or something. Hecaton Kyries. But either way, okay, Link has a.
Yo, he just does it! My man just does it! You're plus, you're gonna activate.
You know, that's smart. I agree. I agree. That's smart. But Link has
Interrupts the dash!
Damn it! Okay, look.
Final round.
They just got him figured out. And when you see the same things just work, Link definitely needs to understand that his dashes are very risky because people are just so prepared for them, you know?
Yep. But here's the
you
thing.
Can't
now that they're calling them out, it's time for Link to start just taking the plus frames and doing frame traps because they're gonna want to be pushing buttons.
They're gonna think he's gonna adapt, right?
Yep.
Okay, that fierce, very dangerous button. Pull forward into spiral arrow into the corner, but Link dashes up. No fear, man. He will not be conditioned, but will that be his demise here? Back throw.
CA. Oh! Yo! Do the CA. Do the CA. That's right. Oh! It misses! It...
You look. Holy. Can I swear? I swear?
Dude,
oh my God.
He burned it.
Holy crap. That was... Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh. But you know what? Shax takes it.
He takes it. Hell yeah.
Takes 7th. I mean, they both do because they tie, right? But you know what?
But they tied, but that was for seeding, right? So Shax is going to get the 7th seed, and Link is going to get the 8th seed because of that. I believe that's how that finalized the standing. The whiffed CA into double jab.
You can tell he's panicked, man. You can tell Shax was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, shit. Okay, good.
Because if Link mashed out of that... Look, hey, this is in an alternate dimension, right? On Earth 420, where Link mashed out of that and then staged a 3-round comeback, three match comeback, that would have been the most hype shit in the world. I'm going to let you think on that. I'm going to let you ponder on that one in the alternate dimension. But that's going to close out the round robin qualifier for us, the round robin playoff. No, there was so much good stuff that happened, dude.
So many good matches, so much good gameplay, and only the kind of gameplay you get with the Saltmine League. And coming forward this Sunday, you are going to see the top 8 get locked out. We are going to have, let me find my spreadsheet. Let me open it up here. We are going to see Mr. Crimson with 3 tournament wins coming out of France. Hurricane from the UK with 4 tournament wins. Bolt Strike from the UK. Mystic Smash from the UK, Problem X from the UK, Nassim Claw from France, Shax from the UK, and Link XLO from France. In the top 8 this weekend, winner gets 200 euros out of Redis's pockets. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you all enjoyed our commentary. I'm so glad to have been here again. My name is Thomas Winkley. Seph,
my name is
tell
Seph.
the people.
You know what? I'm going to tell you guys, be sure to tune in to that season final. You guys will be missing out. You can't miss out. All right? We're going to let you know. Regis is going to get everybody posted on when that's going to happen. Regis, tell them when it's happening.
It happens on Sunday.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens on
Sunday 7 p.m. 7.
All right. Yeah, Sunday at 7 p.m. The CET. Yeah, exactly. So don't miss out. It's going to be crazy action, just like today, if not more. But thank you, everybody, for watching today. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.